Ford built three super pickups and then made them disappear. Ford is a legend in the truck world, tough, reliable, and built to dominate. But not all of its greatest creations have stuck around. Some of its most powerful, rare, or outrageous pickups were built in small numbers and then disappeared from the roads in the history books. These three forgotten Ford trucks were bold, experimental, and ahead of their time. So why not see them today? Ford pulled the plug, and the world moved on. Support the channel by subscribing and liking. Your support keeps us going. Don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss future episodes. Thanks. Number 3, 1957 Ford Ranchero, the car that didn't fit in until it changed everything. In 1957, Ford took a bold risk. They introduced the Ranchero, a vehicle that was part car, part truck, and unlike anything the American public had seen before. Built on the full-size Ford passenger car platform, but with a pickup-style cargo bed, the Ranchero challenged the traditional definitions of both utility and style. Ford's own slogan said it best: more than a car, more than a truck. And they weren't wrong. The Ranchero could cruise like a sedan, but haul like a workhorse. But while the idea seems smart today, in 1957, it was confusing. Americans didn't quite know what to make of it. Visually, the 1957 Ranchero was striking. Long tail fins, sweeping lines, and the wide chrome grille of the Fairlane. But the proportions threw some people off. From the side, it looked like a stylish coupe, until you noticed the pickup bed and back. Some critics called it a Frankenstein car or a parts bin mashup. Others just didn't see the need for a vehicle that tried to be both things at once. But underneath the novelty was real function. Buyers could choose engines ranging from a modest inline-six to a powerful 292 cubic inch V8. It had real hauling capacity, and for farmers, small business owners, or city dwellers who didn't want a full-size truck, it was perfect. Still, the Ranchero struggled to find its audience. It sold respectably, but it wasn't embraced like a traditional car or pickup. Chevrolet would follow with the El Camino in 1959, and over time, this car-truck concept would gain a cult following. Number 2, 1965 Ford F-250 Camper Special. In the mid-1960s, America was hitting the open road like never before. Families were traveling across states in campers and trailers, seeking freedom, scenery, and the comfort of home on wheels. Ford saw that movement and responded with a purpose-built truck that was ready for the job. The 1965 Ford F-250 Camper Special. This wasn't just another pickup. The Camper Special was designed specifically for carrying slide-in campers, a growing trend at the time. Ford reinforced the frame, upgraded the rear suspension with heavier-duty springs, and included wiring for camper lights, something that most trucks of the era didn't offer from the factory. Under the hood, the F-250 came with a range of engines, from a durable inline-six to powerful V8 options like the 352 cubic inch FE engine, giving it enough muscle to handle heavy loads with confidence. The Camper Special also featured larger mirrors for better visibility around oversized campers, and in some configurations, dual fuel tanks, a nod to its road trip-ready purpose. In terms of styling, the 1965 model was part of the fourth generation of Ford's F-Series, recognizable by its twin I-beam front suspension, introduced that year, giving it a smoother ride and better handling, even when loaded. The wide grille, squared-off lines, and clean design made it look as tough as it was. What made the Camper Special special wasn't flash. It was utility, durability, and thoughtful engineering. It wasn't trying to be luxurious or flashy. It was built to work, built to carry, and built to last. And for thousands of Americans in the 1960s and 70s, it was the trusted companion on countless road trips, campgrounds, and mountain passes. Number 1, 1971 Ford F-100 Sport Custom, the blue-collar truck with a touch of class. By 1971, Ford's F-Series had already cemented itself as one of America's favorite pickups. Rugged, reliable, and built for work. But for drivers who wanted something a little more refined without sacrificing toughness, Ford offered the F-100 Sport Custom, a stylish step up from the standard work truck. The Sport Custom trim wasn't just about looks, though it certainly brought some flair. With chrome grille accents, wood grain interior trim, and optional two-tone paint schemes, it gave owners a sense of pride whether they were heading to a job site or just cruising through town. It was still very much a truck, but one that looked sharp doing the heavy lifting. Under the hood, the 1971 F100 offered a variety of engine options, from a solid 240 cubic inch inline-six to powerful V8s like the 360 and 390 FE engines, capable of pulling serious loads. The available twin I-beam front suspension, a Ford innovation, gave the truck a surprisingly smooth ride, especially for something that could haul tools, trailers, or campers with ease. Inside, the Sport Custom featured car-like comfort, with padded dashboards, upgraded seat materials, and more attention to noise insulation than earlier models. It wasn't luxury by today's standards, but in 1971, it was a big step forward for anyone who wanted utility and comfort in one package. What makes the 1971 F100 Sport Custom special today is its blend of utility and understated style. It's a reminder of when trucks began transitioning from strictly farm tools to everyday vehicles. Tough enough to work, but nice enough to drive. Classic, clean, and quietly cool. The 1971 Sport Custom isn't flashy, but it's respected, just like the people who drove them.